3:24:79.
Say, so you'll say taking first is whoever was in lane 5.
Lane 5.
Ali. Tamid.
Tamid. Yes.
Or whatever. Say. It's okay, you don't have to do it for this one. Of the girls.
This is Heat 2, 200-yard medley. Girls, 10 and under. Lane 1 is Kaylee Serbon. I'm sorry? Lane 2 is Mia Manakis. Lane 3 is Namita Parek. Lane 4 is Heterachi. Lane 5 is Arissa Zhang. Lane 6 is Sarah Berman. Lane 7 is Sunny Chen. Lane 8 is Jasmine Oritz Genoez. Lane 9 is Halev Lamont. Lane 10 is Navita Sudarajan. The winner in lane 3 is Namita Parek. Time of 3:22:74. In lane 1, Claudia Chow.
Heat 3 of the 200 medley.
I'm sorry. This is heat 3 of the 200 medley girls 10 and under. In lane 1 is Claudia Chow. Lane 2 is Olivia Kaltner. Lane 3 is Emily Sudol. Lane 4 is Sofia Majeskowitz. Lane 5 is Angelique Valencia. Lane 6 is Emma David Hanian. Lane 7, Victoria Garcia. Lane 8, Anna Zwalti. Lane 9, Caroline Fox. Lane 10, Kaylee Yu. Placing first is, sorry, Emil Valencia with a time of 3:04:57. Angelique Valencia. This is event 46, a 200-yard medley, boys 10 and under, heat number 1. Lane 2 is Aren Kandala. Lane 3 is Giovanni Asiani. Lane 4 is Aren Maitra. Lane 5 is Minghan Lee. Lane 6, Mark Lochner. Lane 7, Ahan Thukral. And lane 8 is Piotr Kowalski. And the winner in lane 5 is Ming Han Lee with a time of 3:09. This is event 46, heat number 2, 200-yard medley, boys 10 and under. In lane 1 is Alex Song. Lane number 2, Theo Chung. Lane number 3, Oscar Brew Syverson. Lane 4, Richard Fadiv. Lane 5, Anton Visilov. Lane 6, Ryan Fox. Lane 7, Nathaniel Emerson. Lane 8, Christian Porras Martinez. Lane 9, Andrew Zhang. Lane 10, Eric Yu. The winner in lane 6, Ryan Fox. This is event 47, heat number 1, 100-yard freestyle, girls 10 and under. Lane 4 is Reva Palmer. Lane 5, Gabrielle Minuet. Lane 6, Charlotte Howe. All three are from Berkeley Aquatic. Placing first with a time of 2:29.70, Gabrielle Minuet. Second in lane 6,
Hold on.
Charlotte Howe,
Hold on.
followed by Rhea Palmer. Event 47, heat number 2, 100-yard freestyle, girls 10 and under. Lane 2, Ishika Bakfatula from Berkeley, Anshita Iswal from Bridgewater, Siva Maka from Bridgewater, Leah Lake from Streamline Aquatics, Agrima Mehra from the Seawolves, Ria Patel in Lifetime, Lillian Yu from Berkeley, and in lane 9, Annie Zetso from Berkeley. The winner in lane 6 is Agrima Mera with a time of 1:56.57. Placing second is Anshita Jaiswal with a time of 2:13.33, followed by Ria Patel, 2:18.35. This is event 47, heat 3, 100-yard freestyle, girls 10 and under. Lane 1, Anna Kozashchanok from Berkeley. Lane 2, Jenny Zhu from Lifetime. Lane 3, Sarah Clevenger from Berkeley. Lane 4, Kavla Park from Streamline Swim Club. Lane 5, Georgia Friedman, Stingrays. Lane 6, Juliet Bandakal, Berkeley. Lane 7, Rashita Banki, Seawolves. Lane 8, Prisha Shimrali from Berkeley. Lane 9, Swathi Venkatesh from Berkeley. Lane 10, Kate McLean, also from Berkeley. The winner is Swathi Venkatesh with a time of 1:49.10, followed by Juliet Bankau. and Rashida Bankley. Event 47, heat number 4, 100-yard freestyle, girls 10 and under. Lane 1, Lucy Delatouche. Lane 2, Lindsay Sabatini. Lane 3, Jasmine Krautchik. Lane 4, Ava Goyaz. Lane 5, Grace Lee. Lane 6, Isabella Chang. Lane 7, Haley Rushford. Lane 8, Joanna Shu. Lane 9, Chloe Lee. Lane 10, Juliet Felix. First is Lucy Delatouche at 131.73. This is event 47, heat number 5. 100-yard freestyle, girls 10 and under. In lane 1 is Delilah Winnell, the Stingrays. Lane 2, Emma Telpis from Lifetime. Lane 3, Alex Sabine from Berkeley. Lane 4, Chloe Krasik from Berkeley. Number 5, Hannah Coe from Lifetime. Lane 6, Dvisha Chandapala from Freebridge. Lane 7, Brooke Bartlett from PPST. Lane 8, Molly Galgano from the Stingrays. Lane 9, Lauren Elsky from Lifetime. Lane 10, Kira Brewer from the Stingrays. Oh, there you go. Placing first is Divsha Chandu Padla with a time of 1:37.71. followed by Delilah Winnell and Molly Galgano. Event 47 wins 10 and under. Heat number 6. Lanes 1 is Claire Nobel. Lane 2 is Mina Ko. Lane 3 is Ashley Zabala. Lane 4, Grace Hickey. Lane 5, Mara DeRosa. Lane 6, Sari Berman. Lane 7, Evelyn Zhang. Lane 8, Maya Tyndale. Lane 9, Kaylin Devine. Lane 10, Nicole Kenny. Placing first is Ashley Zabala with a time of 1:28.03, followed by Sari Berman and Chiara Nobel. Event 47, heat number 7, women's 10 and under 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is Olivia Kim. Lane 2, Amelia Peterachi. Lane 3, Claire Baski. Lane 4, Aria Amin. Lane 5, Audrey Ferriman. Lane 6, Ella Dalutouche. Lane 7, Natasha Gold. Lane 8, Vivian Cristofanili. Lane 9, Jaylene Valencia. Number 10, Alexandra Tan. Placing first with a time of 1:36.14 is Amelia Peterachi, followed by Vivian Cristofanili and Ella Dalutouche. It's event 47, heat number 8, women's 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1 is Leah Holmes from Streamline Aquatic. Lane 2 is Angelica Cristofalini from PPST. Lane 3, Julia Imwal from Bridgewater. Lane 4 is Michelle Fadiv from Berkeley. Lane 5, Samantha Podkalowski from Freehold. Lane 6, Anna Winters from the Stingrays. Lane 7, Sonia Malik from Berkeley. Lane 8, Anna Frolov from Lifetime. Lane 9, Juliana Piano from Berkeley. Lane 10, Adit Kavmandan from Bridgewater. Placing first is Savia Chandura with a time of 1:32.05, followed by Julia Imwal and Anna Winters. This is event 47, heat number 9 of the women's 10 and under, girls 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1 is Sadie Cornelius from New Jersey, Barracudas. Lane 2, Maddie Hand from Berkeley. Lane 3, Abby Shu from Berkeley. Lane 4, Saria Chanduru from Paramus. Lane 5, Salman Calderon from North Jersey Barracudas. Lane 6 is Ruby Schuster from the Stingrays. Lane 7 is Sukami Dahinsha from Somerset Valley. Lane 8, Emily Catt from Berkeley. Lane 9, Sierra Tangen from Paramus. Lane 10 is Mina Pectus from Berkeley. Placing first, it's Maddie Hand with a time of 1:18.86. Followed by Ruby Schuster and Mina Pectus. This is heat number 10, event 47, girls 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is Haley Lamont from Somerset Valley. Lane 2, Peyton Bates from North Jersey Barracudas. Lane 3, Angelica Choi from Streamline Swim Club. Lane 4 is Hannah Chi from Berkeley. Lane 5, Emily Walden from the Stingrays. Lane 6, Betsy Murphy from Paramus. Lane 7, Rebecca Clemente from Somerset Valley. Lane 8, Liv Venus from Freehold. Lane 9 is Ali Tamed from Streamline. And lane 10 is Lasika Waisnurahana from Freehold. Placing first is Hannah Choi with a time of 1:22.72, followed by Betsy Murphy and Emily Walden. Tied for first in lane 10 is Lasinki Waigun no Wadhana. This is Heat 11, Event 47. Girls 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is Natalie Chin. Lane 2 is Jordan Barnett. Lane 3 is Anna Zwali. Lane 4 is Preetha Pathak. Lane 5, Julia Godfrey. Lane 6, Laya Tuttle. Lane 7, Emily Atenza. Lane 8, Maria Petruzzi. Lane 9, Alia Kennedy. Lane 10, Mia Gravitt. Placing first is Alia Kennedy with a time of 1:17.09, followed by Annie Zwali and Emily Etienne. Heat 12, Event 47, girls 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Abigail Pijazak. Lane 2, Claudia Dow. Lane 3, Scarlett Angelone. Lane 4, Kira Lawler. Lane 5, Gabriela DeGrazio. Lane 6, Madison Benfield. Lane 7, Juliette Ho. Lane 8, Victoria Garcia. Lane 9, Charlotte Feng. Lane 10, Ava Chantal. Placing first is Juliette Ho, the time of 1:09.35, followed by Gabriela DeGrazio and Madison Benfield. This is event 48, heat number 1. Boys 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1 is Luke Hickey. Lane 10 is JP O'Neill. Lane 3 is Jay Fong. Lane 4, Ryan Shanhidi. Lane 5 is Varun Venugopal. Lane 6 is Cal McDouga. Lane 7, Gabrielle O'Brien. Lane 8, Ryan O'Neill. Lane 9, Jack Petrella. Lane 10, Ethan Chung. Playing first is Gabriel O'Brien, followed by Cal McDouga and Jack Petrella at the turn. All right, placing first is Cal McDonough, time of 2:02:32.
I think it was actually lane 7, his time was
The timer screwed up. Followed by Jack Petrelli and Varam Venugopal. This is heat 2 of event 48. Boys 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Jaden Bui. Lane 2, Jared Finkelstein. Lane 3, Kushal Patel. Lane 4, David Manning. Lane 5, Ty Holler. Lane 6, Ishtisham Hassan. Lane 7, Roland Lake. Lane 8, Alex Chong. Lane 9, Cooper Nassif. Lane 10, Kashav Chari. Placing first is Ishtisham Hassan with a time of 1:37.94. Followed by Ty Holler. and Alex Chong. This is heat 3 of event 48, boys 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1 is Arav Patel. Lane 2, Jack Zwally. Lane 3, Ryan Culp. Lane 4, Jonas Anderman. Lane 5, Sean Lim. Lane 6, Ryan Brown. Lane 7, Nikita Kozjanok. Lane 8, William Sun. Lane 9, Jay Lim. Lane 10, Sean Hill. Placing first is Sean Lin. With a time of 1:52.64. This is heat 4, event 48. Boys 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Max Weinstein. Lane 2, Luke Bursick. Lane 3, Anthony Chong. Lane 4, Neil Mascarenas. Lane 5, Chang Xiang. Lane 6, Karim Ezoué. Lane 7, Ari Mundell. Lane 8, Eric Kim. Lane 9, Matthew Pierces. Lane 10, Chassam Lee. Placing first with a time of 1:39.40 is Neil Mascarenhas, followed by Ari Mandel and Kareem El-Zawadi. This is Heat 5, Event 48, boys 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Peter Royce. Lane 2, Felix Liu. Lane 3, Aiden Wiseman. Lane 4, Tyler Hoon. Lane 5, Nikhil Mascarenhas. Lane 6, Anish Allure. Lane 7, Jeffrey Jeong. Lane 8, Andy Leo. Lane 9, Arish Patel. And lane 10 is Vishwanth Janjanman. Finishing with a time of 1:29.51 is Nikhil Mascarenhas, followed by Vishwath Janhanam and Arish Patel. This is Heat 6, Event 48, boys 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Sebastian Sternberg. Lane 2, Chris Kim. Lane 3, Xerxes Gandhi. Lane 4, Odin Siu. Lane 5, Richard Fadiv. Lane 6, Matthew Shia. Lane 7, Nicholas Hanna. Lane 8, Kevin Shu. Lane 9, Daniel Chung. 10, Devin Gleason. Racing first with a time of 1:14.00, Richard Fadiv. Followed by Chris Kim. And Daniel Chung. This is a heat 7 of event 48. Boys in and under 100 yards freestyle. Lane 1, Aaron Kondala. Lane 2, Andrew Zhang. Lane 3, Nate Kaltner. Lane 4, Julian Eindhoven. Lane 5, Albert Marion. Lane 6, Sam Pickman. Lane 7, Liam Nolan. Lane 8, Massimo Pincazzo. Lane 9, Zach Rush. Lane 10, Ethan Odell. Placing first with a time of 1:27.41, Ethan Odell, followed by Julian Eindhoven and Zach Rush. This is Heat 8, Event 48, boys 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Quincy Mack. Lane 2, Barack Loglu. Lane 3, Christian Lopez Watt. Lane 4, Tanner Lindsay. Lane 5, Marcus Gulch. Lane 6, Eric Song. Lane 7, Marcus Willoughby. Lane 8, Aiden Huang. Lane 9, Kyle Wargo. Lane 10, Jonathan Hernandez. Placing first with a time of 1:22.73, Aiden Huang, followed by Tanner Lindsay and Barack Loglu. Heat 9, Event 48, boys 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1 is Ricky Sanito. Lane 2, Ryan Kim. Lane 3, Ryan Fox. Lane 4, Nathaniel Kern. Lane 5, Yuno Lee. Lane 6, Ryan Duquette. Lane 7, Hai Yi Zhong. Lane 8, Travis Han. Lane 9, Mark Lagner. Lane 10, Arman Nashin. Ryan Fox in first with a time of 1:12.04. Followed by Hai Zhao and Yuno Lee. This is Heat 10, Event 48, boys, 10 and under. 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Minghan Lee. Lane 2, Michael Riley. Lane 3, Marco Bassani. Lane 4, Jack Jewett. Lane 5, Sathvik Samant. Lane 6, Jordan Holm. Lane 7, Nathaniel Ashmiram. Lane 8, Theo Chun. Lane 9, Christian Perez Martinez. Lane 10, Ben DeWitt. Facing first with a time of 1:15.36, Nathaniel Asmaram, followed by Michael Riley and Jordan Holm. Heat 1, Event 49, girls, 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. In Lane 3, Lillian Yu. Lane 4, Maya Tyndale. Lane 5, Haley Rushford. Lane 6, Sarah Clevenger. Lane 7, Swathi Venkatesh. Lane 8, Mary Gala. Placing first with a time of 1:01.60 is Haley Rushford. followed by Mehergala. This Heat 2, Event 49, girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Michelle Fadiv. Lane 2, Gia Kandagala. Lane 3, Jasmine Krawczyk. Lane 4, Gabrielle Minuet. Lane 5, Lauren Elsky. Lane 6, Kaylin Devine. Lane 7, Juliet Bandakow. Lane 8, Ava Goyanes. Lane 9, Emma Telpis. Lane 10, Juliana Piano. Placing first, win a time of 1:02.58, Juliana Piano, followed by Michelle Fadiv and Kaylin Devine. This is Heat 3, Event 49. Girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Prisha Shamali. Lane 2, Rashita Banki. Lane 3, Molly Galgano. Lane 4, Crystal Chang. Lane 5, Mina Ko. Lane 6, Nicole Kenny. Lane 7, Audrey Fairmont. Lane 8, Anna Frolov. Lane 9, Nishita Katari. Lane 10, Kiara Noble. Lane 10, Kiara Noble with a time of 54.05, followed by Nishita Katari and Audrey Fairmont. This is Heat 4, Event 49, girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. In lane 1, Emily Cat. Lane 2, Pranita Kundu. Lane 3, Sadhika Padmanabhan. Lane 4, Sadie Cornelius. Lane 5, Ruby Schuster. Lane 6, Arya Amin. Lane 7, Olivia Kim. Lane 8, Lillian Ditana. Lane 9, Shravya Chundara. Lane 10, Hannah Coe. The time of 53:89, Ruby Schuster, lane 4, followed by Arya Amin and Sadie Cornelius. This is Heat 5, Event 49, girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Grace Hickey. Lane 2, Angelia Choi. Lane 3, Natasha Gold. Lane 4, Rushida Perek. Lane 5, Brianna Marion. Lane 6, Sania Malik. Lane 7, Peyton Bates. Lane 8, Lesinki Wijganawahadahana. Lane 9, Kayla Park. Lane 10, Diva Poletta. Placing first with a time of 47:83, Brianna Marion, followed by Sania Malik and Lesinki Wajagunawad-Harhana. This is heat number 6, event 49, girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Hamani Kairod. Lane 2, Carolyn Fox. Lane 3, Salomon Calderon. Lane 4, Mina Pictas. Lane 5, Rebecca Clemente. Lane 6, Navidha Sundarajan. Lane 7, Samantha Kadkarlicki. Lane 8, Hannah Chi. Lane 9, Anna Winters. Lane 10, Ali Tamed. And the winner is Hannah Chi with a time of 44:49, followed by Carolyn Fox and Nivita Sundarajan. Heat 7, event 49, girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1 is Helen Goddard. Lane 2, Sunny Chen. Lane 3, Maddie Hand. Lane 4, Leah Turtle. Lane 5, Annie Zwally. Lane 6, Emily Walden. Lane 7, Kaylee Yu. Lane 8, Leah Holmes. Lane 9, Pritha Patek. Lane 10, Kaylee Serbong. For the time of 41.83, Annie Zwaley is first, followed by Maddie Hand and Emily Walden. This is Heat 8, Event 49, girls 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1 is Maya Menakis. Lane 2, Eastberg. Lane 3, Alia Kennedy. Lane 4, Julia Godfrey. Lane 5, Angelique Valencia. Lane 6, Emily Sudal. Lane 7, Taisha Transpalata. Lane 8, Maria Petruzzi. Lane 9, Jasmine Ortiz Jimenez. Lane 10, Arissa Xiong. With a time of 39.93, Angelique Valencia, followed by Aya Kennedy and Emily Sudal. This is Heat 9, Event 49, women's 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Sophia Majowski. Lane 2, Abigail Petrazak. Lane 3, Jordan Barnett. Lane 4, Mariana Bulis. Lane 5, Zoe Chang. Lane 6, Olivia Kaltner. Lane 7, Aya Shintal. Lane 8, Madison Benfield. Lane 9, Gabrielle DeGrazio. Lane 10, Namita Perez. With a time of 34.15, Zoe Tsang comes in first. It's Event 50, Heat number 1, boys 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 4, Varun Venugopal. Lane 5, Gabrielle O'Brien. Lane 6, Matthew Perez.
All three swimmers here looking very strong heading into the end of the first lap. We got Varun with a slight lead over Gabriel. All three swimmers looking very strong down the stretch. These are some of our younger swimmers, but all of them displaying great form here. There's Varun, followed by Gabriel, and followed closely by Matthew.
This is Heat 2, Event 50, boys, 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Jared Finkelstein. Lane 2, William Son. Lane 3, Devin Gleason. Lane 4, Zach Rush. Lane 5, Nate Kaltner. 6, Peter Royce. 7, Sean Lynn. Lane 8, Ryan Culp. Lane 9, Jack Zwally.
Coming down the home stretch, we got Zach Rush and Jared Finkelstein, followed closely up by Nate Kaltner. And they got, scoreboard's got Jared Finkelstein taking that one. The time of 59.28. Followed by Zach Rush at a time of 103.38.
This is Heat 3, Event 50, boys, 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Arish Patel. Lane 2, Marcus Scooch. Lane 3, Dimitri Jojishvili. Lane 4, Ari Mandel. Lane 5, Evan Wren. Lane 6, Eric Kim. Lane 7, Ty Holler. Lane 8, Jay Lim. Lane 9, Xerxes Gandhi. Lane 10, Cooper Nassif.
Coming off that first turn, we got lanes at 1 and 2, side by side. We got Arish Patel, swimming for BAC, slightly ahead of Marcus Gutsch, swimming for life. And it's going to be Arish Patel taking it with the time of 52.87. Followed by Marcus Gulch with a time of 56.34. And a close finish between third and fourth. Third going to Xerxes Gandhi with a time of 103.48. And fourth going to Dimitri Joishi.
This is Heat 4, Event 50, boys, 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Kyle Wargo. Lane 2, Chris Kim. Lane 3, Vishwanth Janjaman. Lane 4, Daniel Chung. Lane 5, Jeffrey Jong. Lane 6, Cal McDonough. Lane 7, Ishtisham Hassan, lane 8. Nikhil Mascarenhas, lane 9. Taigo Granados, lane 10. Tyler Hune.
Very tight race coming down the stretch. You got 3 or 4 swimmers all within a stroke of each other. And a close finish. We got Vishwant Janjam coming in first place with a time of 54.07, followed closely by Isham Hassan coming in second with a time of 54.39.
This is Heat 5, Event 50. Boys, 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Aiden Huang. Lane 2, Ethan Odell. Lane 3, Christian Lopez Watt. Lane 4, Hai Zhao. Lane 5, Anish Allure. Lane 6, Sam Pickman. 7, Travis Han. Lane 8, Kareem El Zawawi. Lane 9, Yuno Lee. Lane 10, Matthew Shia.
Coming down the stretch, you got He Zhu coming in first place here. Close touch for second between Aiden Wong and Travis Han.
Heat 6, Event 50. Boys, 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Pyotr Kowalczyk. Lane 2, Luke Sudal. Lane 3, Aham Trukal. Lane 4, Eric Yu. Lane 5, Giovanni Acciani. Lane 6, Nathaniel Kern. Lane 7, Derek Carranza. Lane 8, Savit Samat. Lane 9, Vishesh Vinayagam. Lane 10, Ryan Juquet.
Got the leader all the way in lane 9, Vinesh Vinayagam. And first place goes to Nathaniel Kern with a time of 45.24, followed closely by Vishesh Vinayagam with a time of 45.52.
Heat 7, event 50, boys 10 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Ryan Kim. Lane 2, Christian Perez Martinez. Lane 3, Arhan Maitra. Lane 4, Marco Ciani. Lane 5, Chris Gutierrez. Lane 6, Jordan Holm. Lane 7, Kale Dennis. Lane 8, Oscar Brune Syverson. Lane 9, Alex Song. Lane 10, Anton Vasilov.
Very tight race coming down here at the end. All great swimmers displaying great form. In first place is Chris Gutierrez. In second place is Kale Dennis.
Heat 1, event 51, girls 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 4, Sari Berman. Lane 5, Rhea Palmer. Lane 6, Lucy Dalatouche.
And in lane 1, we have one of the 10 and under boys swimming the 50 fly. In lane 4 here, we got Sari Berman, looking strong coming in. Sari Berman finishes in first, followed by Lucy Delatouche with a time of 50.3.
It's Heat 2, event 51, girls 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Annie Zetso. Lane 2, Charlotte Howe. Lane 3, Mia Lake. Lane 4, Sia Macha. Lane 5, Joanna Shu. Lane 6, Ria Patel. Lane 6, Argama Mera. Lane 7, Anna Kozachunuk. Lane 9, Kate McLean. Lane 10, Ishika Bhagavathula.
Leading down the stretch here is Joanna Zhu in lane 5, followed closely in lane 4 by Sia Maka. And that's Joanna Zhu coming in first place here. Followed by Mia Laka with a time of 102.79. And then Anna Kozachenka with a time of 103.47.
Heat 3, event 51, girls 10 and under 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Jenny Chu. Lane 2, Prisha Shrimali. Lane 3, Lillian Yu. Lane 4, Sarah Clevenger. Lane 5, Ava Goyanis. Lane 6, Emma Telpis. Lane 7, Swathi Venkatesh. Lane 8, Georgia Friedman. Lane 9, Meher Gala. Lane 10, Ashita Jaiswal.
Coming off down the stretch here, we got Sarah Clevenger looking strong. Swim for Berkeley Aquatics. Then way out in the far lanes in lane 9, we have Meher Gala. And that's Sarah Clevenger coming in with the win, followed by Meher Gala. And then in third place, we have Swathi Venkatesh.
Heat 4, event 51, girls 10 and under 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Alexandra Tan. Lane 2, Chloe Lee. Lane 3, Nashita Katari. Lane 4, Nicole Kenny. Lane 5, Crystal Chang. Lane 6, Juliet Benklau. Lane 7, Gabrielle Minuet. Lane 8, Kiara Noble. Lane 9, Lindsay Sabatini. Lane 10, Juliet Felix.
Coming out of turn in first place here is Alexandra Chan out in lane 1, scoring for a lifetime. And almost neck and neck out in lane 9, we have Lindsay Sabatini. And in lane 2, Chloe. And in first place, we have Alexandra Tan with a time of 47.26. Followed in second place by Chia Noble with a time of 50.31. And in third place, Chloe Lee with a time of 51.00.
Heat 5, Event 51, girls 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Brooke Bartlett. Lane 2, Kaylin Devine. Lane 3, Rashida Banky. Lane 4, Alex Sabine. Lane 5, Lauren Elsky. Lane 6, Sadie Canoria. Lane 7, Jasmine Krasik. Lane 8, Haley Rushford. Lane 9, Molly Galgano. Lane 10, Gia Kandagala.
He's being led by swimmers out in the far lanes there. In lane 10, we got Gia Kandagali. And in lane 9 with the lead right now, we got Molly Galgano. Coming in for a close finish. Molly Galgano was first place with a time of 50.72. Followed second by Sadie Cornelius with a time of 51.88. And followed in third by Gia Kandagala with a time of 52.94.
Heat 6, Event 51, girls 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Claire Bosky. Lane 2, Juliana Piano. Lane 3, Anakusha Chori. Lane 4, Sania Malik. Lane 5, Isabella Chang. Lane 6, Olivia Kim. Lane 7, Ella Delatouche. Lane 8, Grace Lee. Lane 9, Grace Hickey. Lane 10, Kayla Park.
In lane 7, looking real strong here is Ella Delatouche, followed closely by a pack of swimmers. Everyone in this heat is pretty tightly grouped. And then first place is Ella Delatouche with a time of 48.66, followed closely in second place by Isabella Chang. And in third place, you have Sania Malik.
Heat 7, Event 51, girls 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Pranita Kunda. Lane 2, Hannah Ko. Lane 3, Reese Berg. Lane 4, Delilah Winnell. Lane 5, Lillian Ditani. Lane 6, Sadhika Padmanabhan. Lane 7, Angelica Cristofanilli. Lane 8, Mara DeRosa. Lane 9, Kira Brewer. Lane 10, Audrey Fairmond.
Got a close heat here. A lot of strong swimmers coming down the stretch. And pulling away with it down the stretch here is Reese Berg. Oh, sorry. And first place was Angelica Cristofanilli. and followed closely in second by Reesberg.
This is Heat 8, Event 51, girls 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Betsy Murphy. 2, Rebecca Clemente. 3, Liv Vanas. 4, Aditi Kavimandan. 5, Maya Tyndale. Lane 6, Jalen Zhang. 7, Chloe Kravik. 8, Natasha Gold. 9, Anna Frolov. 10, Ruby Schuster.
Coming down this final stretch here, it's Rebecca Clement in lane 2. Board's not showing it this way, but it looks like Liv Vanas came in 3rd place, and Betsy Murphy in 2nd place, and Betsy Murphy came in 3rd.
Heat 9, Event 51, women's 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Mia Manakis. Lane 2, Jaylene Valencia. 3, Kaylee Serban. 4, Leah Holmes. 5, Sumani Dinsa. 6, Mia Gravitt. 7, Anna Winters. 8, Ashley Isabella. 9, Mina Ko. 10, Angelia Choi.
In lane 6, Mia Gravitt takes 1st place with a time of 45.05, followed in 2nd by Ashley Zabala with a time of 46.41.
Heat 10, Event 51, girls 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Julia Imwali. 2, Ali Tamed. 3, Amina Pectus. 4, Diva Poletti. 5, Helena Goddard. 6, Imani Kirad. 7, Preetha Patek. 8, Arya Amin. 9, Abby Sue. 10, Haley Lamont.
Coming out of the turn in lane 3, you got Mina Pectus. Followed closely in lane 6 by Hemana Karad. And coming in first is Mina Pectus with a time of 43.41, followed by Hemana Karad with a time of 44.39. And in 3rd place was Haley Lamont with a time of 46.97.
Heat 10, Event 51, girls 10 and under, Heat 11, girls 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Sierra Tangent. Lane 2, Emily Walden. Lane 3, Kaylee Yu. Lane 4, Julia Godfrey. Lane 5, Emily Atienza. Lane 6, Rashita Perek. Lane 7, Hannah Chi. Lane 8, Jasmine Ortez Quinones. Lane 9, Vivian Criscio Fanelli. Lane 10, Natalie Chen.
Coming strong down the stretch here, Hannah Chi in lane 7. And Hannah Chi takes it with a time of 43.57, followed closely by Emily Walden with a time of 45.17. And in third place is Ruchita Parik with a time of 46.23.
Heat 12, Event 51, girls, 10 and under 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Alia Kennedy. Lane 2, Maria Petruzzi. 3, Emma David Kanian. 4, Scarlett Angelone. 5, Olivia Kaltner. 6, Juliet Ho. 7, Victoria Garcia. 8, Lesinki Wadgun Wardhani. Lane 9, Amelia Hartarachi. Lane 10, Samantha Podkalachik.
This is a two-women race here with Juliet Ho in lane 6 and Emma Devikanyan in lane 3. And Juliet Ho out-touches Emma. So Juliet Ho wins it with a time of 39.36, followed very closely by Emma Devikanyan with a time of 39.38. 0.02 of a second split in those two.
Heat 13, Event 51, girls, 10 and under 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Jordan Barnett. 2, Emily Sudol. 3, Charlotte Fang. 4, Kiera Lawler. 5, Zoe Tsang. 6, Nicole Riojo. 7, Gabriela DeGrazio. 8, Ava Chantal. 9, Namita Perek. 10, Abigail Pietrazak.
And in lane 6, Nicole Rojo. And in lane 5, Zoe Tsang, who's going to get the touch here. And they put in Zoe Tsang in first place with a time of 35.82, followed very closely by Nicole Rojo with a time of 35.91. And in third place is Gabriela DeGrazia with a time of 39.15.
Heat 1, Event 52, boys, 10 and under 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, JP O'Neill. 2, Jay Fung. 3, RF Patel. 4, Jake Petrella. 5, Ryan Shahidi. 6, Luke Hickey. 7, Ethan Chun. 8, David Manning. 9, Ryan O'Neill. 10, Arush Patel.
And in lane 10, you have Arush Patel, who has the early lead in this heat. Followed in lane 8 by David Manning. And Arush Patel takes the heat with a time of 50.78. David Manning came in second. And in third was Jack Petrella with a time of 108.31.
Heat 2, event 52, boys 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, William Son. Lane 2, Cal McDonough. Lane 3, Ryan Culp. Lane 4, Jonas Anderman. Lane 5, Dimitri Jojicvili. Lane 6, Varam Venugopal. 7, Jared Finkelstein. 8, Anthony Zhuang. 9, Sean Howell. 10, Roland Lake.
Over here in lane 1 and 2, you have a tight race between William Son and Cal McDonough. And all the way out in lane 9, you have what looks like the leader, and Sean Hill. Coming down the stretch, in first place will be William Son. In second place will be Cal McDonough. And in third place out in lane 9, with Sean Hill.
Heat 3, event 52, boys 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Jaden Bui. 2, Ari Mandel. 3, Sean Lim. 4, Brother Jay Lim. 5, Nicholas Hanna. 6, Kushal Patel. 7, Alex Chong. 8, Gabriel O'Brien. 9, Ryan Brown. 10, Kashev Chari.
In lane 5, we have Nicholas Hanna with the early lead. And way out there in lane 10, we have Cheshov Cherry. And Nicholas Hanna wins the heat with a time of 52.48. Followed in lane 10 by Keshov Cherry with a time of 59.15. And in third place is Ari Mandel with a time of 59.52.
Heat 4, event 52, boys 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Ty Holler. Lane 2, Noah Fryer. Lane 3, Jack Zwally. Lane 4, Manev Kumar. 5, Cooper Nassif. 6, Chasim Lee. 7, Matthew Prieves. 8, Eric Kim. 9, Massimo Pinacazzo. 10, Nikita Kozachenkov.
Coming out of the turns in lane 1 here, you have Ty Holler with early lead, swimming for North Jersey Barracudas. Tight grouping for number 2, but it looks like in lane 10, Nikita Kajanchanak swimming for the Berkeley Aquatic Club. Just coming in second. And in lane 4 here now, you got a strong move by Manav Kumar. And in first place is Ty Holler with a time of 53.80.
Heat 5, event 52, boys 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Sebastian Sternberg. Lane 2, Daniel Chung. 3, Peter Royce. 4, Arman Nashin. 5, Max Weinstein. 6, Tiago Granados. 7, Ethan Odell. 8, Nikhil Makaranhas. 9, Xerxes Gandhi. And 10, Evan Wren.
And to finish, a quick 1-2 in lane 8, Nikhil Masaranhas took the first place with a time of 49.45, followed very closely by Ethan Odell with a time of 49.72.
Heat 6, event 52, boys 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Itesham Hassan. 2, Jeffrey Jeong. 3, Felix Liu. 4, Derek Carranza. 5, Vishwanth Jajanam. 6, Quincy Mack. 7, Neil Mascarenhas. 8, Albert Marion. 9, Liam Nolan. Aiden Huang.
We got a close heat here. We got 4 or 5 swimmers all coming down the stretch real tight here. And it looks like in first place, Vishwan Janjam with a time of 49.67, followed closely by Liam Nolan with a time of 50.53, and in third place is Aiden Huang with a time of 50.57.
Heat 7, event 52, boys 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Chris Kim. 2, Tanner Lindsley. 3, Odin Siu. 4, Jonathan Hernandez. 5, Amish Allure. 6, Savyith Samant. 7, Andy Liu. 8, Luke Bursack. 9, Tyler Hune. 10, Aylin Wiseman.
All right, coming first out of the turn was Odin Shu in lane 3 out of Berkeley Aquatic Club. And in lane 10, you have Aiden Wiseman, who's currently neck and neck with Odin. And down to the finish, Aiden Wiseman with a time of 47.28. Followed in second place by Odin Shu with a time of 47.73. And in third place is Tanner Lynchley with a time of 48.85.
Heat 8, event 52, boys 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Kareem El Zawawi. 2, Julian Eindhoven. 3, Ryan Juquet. 4, Jihuang Xiang. 5, Travis Han. 6, Marcus Willoughby. 7, Piotr Kowalczyk. 8, Kevin Shu. 9, Ricky Sanito. 10, Kyle Wargo.
There's Marcus Willoughby coming out of this turn in first place for the Stingrays. We got Tight Cluster in second place. That's Marcus Willoughby winning the heat with a time of 46.29 and a close swim for second, with Julian Eindhoven coming in second with a time of 50.45, followed immediately by Ryan Juckett with a time of 50.57.
Heat 9, event 52, boys 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Christian Lopez Watt. 2, Mark Lackner. 3, Ben DeWitt. 4, Barak Iloglu. 5, Yuno Lee. 6, Luke Sudal. 7, Theo Chun. 8, Michael Riley. 9, Aram Kondala. 10, Giovanni Acciani.
We got Theo Chuna in lane 7 with a slight lead, and he touches in with first, time of 42.49. In second place is Barak Ilugu with a time of 43.88. And in third place is Aran Kandal.
Heat 10, event 52, boys 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Nathaniel Kern. 2, Marco Ciani. 3, Chris Gutierrez. 4, Jack DeWitt. 5, Mingham Lee. 6, Richard Fadiv. 7, Arhan Maitra. 8, Hai Zhao. 9, Vishish Viyanagam. 10, Eric Song.
All right, you got Richard Fadiv leading this down the stretch. And Richard Fadiv takes the heat with a time of 36.49, followed by Mingham Lee. Time of 38.46. And in third place is Vijay Vinayal.
Event 53, heat number 1, girls 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 2, Alex Sabine. Lane 3, Chloe Kravik. Lane 4, Natisha Katari. 5, Carolyn Fox. 6, Mara DeRosa. 7, Mia Gravit. 8, Chloe Lee.
This is a 100 breaststroke. We'll be swimming 4 laps here. And then with the early lead, we got Caroline Fox swimming for Berkeley Aquatic Club in lane 5. And then coming first out of the 50 split, you had Chloe Lee in lane 8 with a split of 59.54, followed by Nishika Katari with a split of 1 minute, .08. You got a tight race here between Chloe Lee for Lifetime Fitness in lane 8, and then lane 5, Carolyn Fox for Berkeley Aquatic. And Chloe Lee looks like she touched first, and followed closely by Caroline Fox with a time of 202.31, and Nishika Katari in third place with a time of 204.78.
Heat 2, Event 53, girls 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Diva Poletti. 2, Pranita Kundu. 3, Emily Cat. 4, Salome Calderon. 5, Lasinki Wajaguna Wardhana. 7, Viviana Cristofanili. 8, Maddie Hand. 7, 8, Ila Delatouche. 9, Sadika Padma Manhan. 10, Brianna Marion.
In lane 7, you have Maddie Hand with the early lead, followed in lane 8 by Ella Delatouche. And Maddie Hand leads at the split with a time of 55.09 for the first 50 yards. And you got Maddie Hand in first, coming into the final lane here. And you got a tight battle for number 2 between Lasenki Wiagaharda and Salome Calderon. And that's Maddie Hand taking a heat with a time of 1:55.87. Followed by Lasenki Wiagaharda with a time of 2:05.99. And in third place is Viviana Cristianofini with a time of 2:06.22.
Heat 3, event 53, girls 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Kayla Park. 2, Evelyn Zhang. 3, Joanna Shu. 4, Peyton Bates. 5, Michelle Fadiv. 6, Rashida Perek. 7, Himani Karad. 8, Brooke Bartlett. 9, Reese Berg. 10, Abby Sue.
Coming out of the first turn in lane 9 is Reese Berg with the early lead for this heat. And a battle for second between two Somerset Valley swimmers, Yan Zheng in lane 2 and Rudiga Perek in lane 6. And that's Reese Berg on the 50 split, in first place with a split of 56.80. And Reese Berg coming strong down the home stretch. And again, you have two Somerset Valley swimmers, Yan Zhang in lane 2 and Rudiga Perek in lane 6, battling it out for second place in this heat. And Reese Berg takes the heat with a time of 1:55.27. With Evelyn Zhang coming in second with a time of 2:02.06. And Rudiga Perek in third with a time of 2:02.15.
Heat 4, event 53, girls 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Sukhmani Dinsa. 2, Crystal Chang. 3, Julia Imwali. 4, Zvisha Chandupatla. 5, Angelique Valencia. 6, Helena Goddard. 7, Olivia Kim. 8, Shreyev Chanduru. 9, Betsy Murphy. 10, Sierra Tangen.
With the early lead, we have Angelique Valencia, followed in lane 5, and then in lane 2, we have Crystal Strang. And that's Angelique Valencia coming in with a split of 51.08 as she leads this 100-yard breaststroke heat. And coming into the last lap, we have Angelique Valencia makes the turn first, followed by Crystal Strang. And in lane 6, Helena Goddard. And Angelique Valencia wins this heat with a time of 145.64. In lane 2, coming in second, Crystal Chang with a time of 154.84. And in third place is Helena Goddard with a time of 156.52.
Heat 5, Event 53, girls 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Anushka Chori. Lane 2, Liv Vinas. Lane 3, Emily Atienza. Lane 4, Sophia Majakowski. Lane 5, Emma David Hanian. Lane 6, Angelia Choi. Lane 7, Kiera Lawler. Lane 8, Natalie Chen. Lane 9, Angelica Cristofanili. 10 is Navita Sundarahajan.
And we have Emma Devakanian taking the first split in this time of 48.77 is her split time. In second place here, we got Kira Lawler in lane 7. Followed closely in lanes 2 and 3 by Liv Vinas in lane 2 and Emily Adienza in lane 3. And that's Emma Davidian coming into this last lap with the lead, followed closely in lane 7 by Kiera Lawler. And Emma Devakanian comes in time first with a time of 144.82. With Kira Lawler coming in second with a time of 145.92. And in third place is Emily Adienza with a time of 148.95.
Heat 6, Event 53, girls 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Scarlett Angelone. 2, Gabriela DeGrazio. 3, Madison Benfield. 4, Mariana Bulis. 5, Zoe Tang. 6, Nicole Rojo. 7, Sunny Chen. 8, Claudia Tao. 9, Arissa Chiang. And 10, Lila Turtle.
And Nicole Rojo has the early lead, followed by Mariana Bulas and Zoe Chang. And Nicole Rojo takes the first 50 at a split time of 40.65. And Nicole Rojo looking strong down the stretch. Has the lead by a good margin with Mariana Bulas in second and Zoe Tang in third right now. And Nicole Rojo takes it with a time of 126.58. With Mariana Bulas at 132.80. And Zoe Tang at 133.50 coming in third.
Event 54. Heat 1. Men's boys 10 and under 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 4, Sebastian Sternberg. Lane 5, Devin Gleason. Lane 6, Matthew Shea.
And Matthew Shaw is in first place here, coming after the 50 split. With this 50 split of 58.69. Matthew Shaw coming down the stretch here, followed by Devin Gleason, and then Sebastian Sternberg. And Matthew Shaw wins the heat with a time of 2:05.19, followed in second by Devin Gleason.
Heat 2, Event 54, boys 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Odin Siu. Lane 2, Alex Chong. 3, Noah Frivieri. Lane 4, Nate Kaltner. 5, Jay Lim. 6, Daniel Chung. 7, Tiago Granados. 8, Sam Pickman. 9, Zach Rush.
And that's Nate Kaltner at the first turn in lane 4, followed by Daniel Chung in lane 6. And as they make the turn for the first 50, it's Daniel Kaltner with the lead. His split time of 59.44. And you have Daniel Chung is currently in second. Diego Granados in third. And as we make the turn, you got a tight race here. Nate Kaltner with the lead. but closing a little bit is Daniel Chung in lane 6. And in lane 7, Tiago Granados. It's a close race down here to finish. And Nick Kaltner takes the heat with a time of 2:08.34. In second place is Daniel Chung with a time of 2:10.39. And Tiago Granados is in third place with a time of 2:10.40. Only 1/100 of a second separated second and third in this race.
Heat 3, event 54, boys 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Dimitri Jojashvili. 2, Armand Nashin. 3, Luke Sedal. 4, Chris Kim. 5, Yuno Lee. 6, Massimo Piancazo. 7, Jiang Xiang. 8, Derek Canzara. 9, Jonathan Hernandez. 10, Jeffrey Jiang.
Lane 8, you have Derek Carranza with the early lead in this heat. Followed in lane 5 by Yuno Lee. And at the turn, Derek with a split of 56.47 has the early lead. And coming into this final lap, we have a tight race. We have Derek Carranza in lane 8 with a slight lead over Yuno Lee in lane 5 and Chris Kim in lane 4. And Derek Carranza takes a heat with a time of 1:59.57, followed by Yuno Lee. And in third was Chris Kim.
Heat 4, event 54, boys 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Kevin Shu. 2, Marcus Gooch. 3, Andrew Zhang. 4, Jack DeWitt. 5, Ahan Thukral. 6, Eric Kim. 7, Felix Lin. 8, Barak Iloglu. 8, Adian Wiseman. 9, Liam Nolan.
And in lane 9, Aiden Wisen with a slight lead over Marcus Gutsch as he made the turn on the first 25. And Aiden Wiseman maintains the lead coming out of the first 50. His split of 50.19. And Jack DeWitt in lane 4 now is making a move into second place. Still have Aiden Wiseman out in lane 9, still the leader as you come into the final 25. And you'll have Aiden Wiseman taking this heat. Followed in second by Jack DeWitt. Jack's time of 151.47. And in third place is Felix Lee with a time of 154.99.
Heat 5, Event 54, boys, 10 and under, 100-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Ricky Sanito. Lane 2, Neil Mascarenhas. 3, Hai Zhao. 4, Julian Eindhoven. 5, Alex Song. 6, Oscar Bruce Iverson. 7, Eric Yu. 8, Travis Hand. 9, Quincy Mack. 10, Eric Song.
And he is Zhu in lane 3, looking very strong, takes an early lead. And he is with the lead at the 50. He got a 45.73 for that split time. And in second place, you have Eric Song out in lane 10. And Hughes comes in first place with a time of 139.31. And in second place in lane 10 was Eric Song with a time of 148.17. And in third place is Neil Mascarenhas in lane 2. with a time of 151.00.
Heat 6, event 54, boys 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Cale Dennis. 2, Aiden Huang. 3, Ryan Kim. 4, Ben DeWitt. 5, Minghan Lee. 6, Nathaniel Esmeron. 7, Jordan Holm. 8, Anton Vasilov. 9, Marco Ciani. 10, Ryan Fox.
Ryan Kim in lane 3 had the early lead. And it looks like in second place in lane 6 is Nathaniel Asmeron. And Ryan Kim, with the split of 46.90, has the lead through the first 50. And Ryan Kim continues to have a sizable lead in first place. In second place is Nathaniel Asmeron as you come into the final lap here. And in third place is Jordan Holm right now as you're coming down the final stretch. And Ryan Kim takes the heat. Second place is Nathaniel Asmeron with a time of 146.05. And in third place is Jordan Holm with a time of 147.44.
Event 55, mixed, 10 and under, 500-yard freestyle. Lane 3 is Juliet Ho. Lane 4 is Charlotte Fung. Lane 6, Michael Riley. Lane 7, Kyle Wargo.
The fast 50, Juliet Ho with the first 50 at 34.8, followed closely by Charlotte Feng in second. And after the first 100, Juliet Ho has the lead with a 114.84. As a reminder, this is a 500-yard freestyle. All of our competitors will be swimming 20 laps. And after the first 200, you have Juliet Ho. The 200 split is 241.36. And in second place right now, you have Charlotte Feng, followed closely by Michael Riley. And then in fourth, you have Kyle Wargo. And the 300 split for Juliet Ho is 409.22. As she continues to hold the lead with Charlotte Feng in second, Michael Riley in third, and Kyle Wargo in fourth. And Juliet Ho through the 400 with a time of 5:36.5 as our leader. She had 100 yards left. And Juliet Ho with a time of 7 minutes and 27 minutes, 0 seconds and 28 hundredths is the winner of the event. Charlotte Peng comes in second with a time of 7:19.53. Michael Riley comes in third, the time of 7:30.46. And finishing strong is Kyle Wago at the time of 10 minutes, 14 seconds, and 10 minutes, 14 seconds, and 37 hundredths. And thank you for joining us here at BAC TV. We just completed session 1, the 10 and unders on Sunday. Please join us again at 1:30 for the 11, 12-year-olds, and then at 5:30 for the 13th and over. And congratulations to all our competitors today. Thank you.